because it's cheaper, you know.
Is it cheaper,
We were
really?
speaking. Well, I don't know. Зависит. It depends of your needs. If you are from Moscow and if you have money, you will rent some flat. Maybe it will cost $1500, $1,500, and you will have a good home, good flat with security, with a swimming pool, with a closed yard. So, but if you are just you know, from region, you don't have enough money, you can rent something in a small town and be happy. And our friends do it. And in last months, they have experience and they try to live for $200. Сейчас $200. 200.
Yeah, $200.
For $200, not including they
rent.
Rent, yes, they rent. Hi.
Oh,
And
really?
Hi.
Have they succeeded?
And they can do it, but they only one day they не вошел. Короче, на один день не хватило. На 29 хватило, на один не хватило.
Wow, really? But yeah, it's very little.
Yeah.
$200. Wow.
You know, we can do it here in Armenia.
We can't.
No way.
Yesterday, I looked at the table with prices, you know, of most popular cities for relacants. Yeah.
And
Yerevan is one of the most expensive. It is more expensive than Tbilisi, than Istanbul, then Belgrade. So yeah, these most common cities. Yerevan is the most expensive in terms of rent, in terms of prices. Yep. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. But you have a good plan, I think.
I hope so. I'm not sure.
Наташ,
I will tell you about it later.
Что-то я прослушала. А какая виза у вас?
У нас никакой.
Do you need a visa?
No, we don't need a visa. We can go to Argentina for 3 months and stay there, like such as tourists. And after that, we will find some way for legalization. There are some возможности.
Opportunities.
Thanks. Some opportunities. For example, I can become a student. Yeah, and you can do it too. And learn Spanish. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Or you can buy a flat. And you can give birth to... Короче, или ребенка родить. Это самый простой способ.
My friends give a birth in Argentina, and they can legalize now.
Do they like to be there? Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good news.
But in September, they going to Argentina in September last year. In July, he have a baby. Yeah.
This July. Yeah.
This July. Yeah. But they going to Argentina. If they были уверены.
They were sure.
Were sure that baby is existence. Exist.
Okay. Cool. Natasha, please pay attention that we need the preposition on with the word depend. Yeah. It depends on something. Yeah. Depend on. It is usually on. Always on. Okay, and Ilya, pay attention to the pronunciation. It is July.
July. July.
Yeah, this is Julie, and the month is July. All right. Okay, guys, let us start. At our previous lesson, we were talking about the word like. Am I right?
Yeah.
I'd like you to unscramble the sentences, so put the words in the correct order, and let's discuss some of the questions. Yeah. All right, almost there. And in general, our today's lesson is going to be about giving presentations. Okay. All right, so let's start with like. Ilya, take the first one.
Okay. Do you like tea?
Yeah, okay. Right, one of the most common ones. Nastya.
What?
It's a difficult.
What? Like? Нет. What? What is like?
Okay. What is? There should be something between them.
А
What?
что такое ride?
Кататься.
Ride the horse. Верхом именно ездить, да? Ride the bike, ride the horse. Yeah.
What is horse? Боже, я вообще не понимаю, как
Yeah. It is
перевести.
difficult. To ride the horse is going to be at the end. To
So
ride.
like
To ride a horse. What?
is it?
Like to.
What does it mean? Can you translate?
На что это похоже? Катание на лошадях?
Окей, на что это похоже? Ну, мы так редко спрашиваем, да? Ну, можем спросить, как это, да? Как это кататься на лошадях? Ну, типа, и мы хотим слышать характеристики, yeah? It is difficult, it is exciting, it is cool, yeah? We want to listen to the features of this activity. Natasha?
Would you like to go to the cinema tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Would you like? Okay. Would you like to go to the cinema? All right. Ilya, let's go on.
I am like my mother.
What does it mean?
Я как моя мама.
So I am similar to my mom.
I'm similar.
Yeah.
Similar.
Similar. Okay, next.
Это нечестно.
You lucky, Настя, today.
I will help you. Yes.
Do you like?
But it's not like.
Okay. Do you eat? Do you eat chicken? Meat chicken? Нет, подожди, ты ешь, а как переводится lamb?
Do you know what lamb is? B is not pronounced. Lamb.
Овечка.
Lamb.
Ага. And ягнятина. Yeah, это ягненок, это именно ребенок. The adult animal is sheep, and the baby animal is lamb. Ну и название мяса тоже. Ягнятина. Lamb.
Ну, так, do you eat chicken? Блин, я не знаю, я вообще не понимаю.
Much. Настя, this is the sentence with examples. Do you eat
much?
Meat?
Like
Lamb. So, for example, lamb and chicken. Okay. Natasha?
Блин, а ты можешь вернуть назад, посмотреть?
Can you
Do you
translate
eat much meat? Ты ешь много мяса, как ягнятина и курица.
Такого как. Или иногда мы
Такого
говорим
как.
типа. типа ягнятины и курицы, да, в разговорной речи мы часто используем. И вот это типа, да, это like. Окей, Наташа.
Would you like a bottle of water? Не
Cool.
бейте меня тапками.
Right. Yes, yes. Okay.
А как сказать «не бейте меня тапками» на английском? Ну, какая-то есть, наверное, фраза. в
Don't
вот
beat
стиле.
me by
Не, я
shoes.
имею в виду, наверное, они же как-то по-другому это говорят.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that there is a special expression. By the way, speaking about тапки, do you know?
No, I don't know. I know only shoes, but it's not
Slippers.
tapки.
Slippers.
Slippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I need to look it up. Yeah. Whose turn is it?
My turn.
Yeah, okay.
It's look like whoa. It look like
It looks like.
It's
Mhm.
it's rain.
Mhm.
It's
Going.
going to rain.
Yeah. What does it mean? Can you
It's
translate it?
look like looks like it's going to rain. If похоже, что типа начнется дождь.
Yeah, it's like
Поэтому...
Piglet from Winnie the Pooh.
Кажется, дождь начинается.
Yeah. It looks like it's
Okay.
going to rain. Yeah. Okay, nice.
We так, сейчас you go if you can like for love. We can go for a walk if you like.
Yeah, exactly. Right. If you want, yeah. If you like.
If you want, if you like.
Right. Natasha?
What like your trip was? Или what like was your trip?
Okay, it's not like.
What was
What was
your trip like?
Yeah.
What?
And what can be the answer to this question?
Oh, my trip was awful. Oh, my trip was wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Right. What is...
Speaking about trip, Nastya, you know, I already we spoke about tickets to Bali, and you can buy it for 30,000 rubles from Yerevan.
30,000? Really?
Good.
Слушай, я сейчас посмотрела, показывают такие варианты. Там, конечно, 151 пересадка, ну, короче, это не 200 тысяч.
Вау.
Ну, это не из Томска лететь.
Ну, понятно, не из Томска.
Right.
Сейчас я посмотрю, сколько из Томска.
Sorry.
Okay. Ilya, I think it's your turn.
Okay. What is your sister like?
And what can be the answer?
Answer, my sister like red roses.
Girls, what can be the answer?
She is silly, she is kind.
Right.
Не то, что она любит, а какая она.
А как спросить, что она любит? What?
What your sister...
One little detail changes the meaning completely.
I don't know.
Girls,
what does she like?
What does your sister like? So we just change this thing and the meaning changes completely, right? What does your sister like? И в этом случае like уже получается как обычный глагол, потому что does мы используем с обычными глаголами, да? Но если у нас is, то значит like здесь не глагол, да, это союз. Как
Ага.
что твоя сестра? Какая она? Мгм.
What is your sister like?
Я.
Okay.
Настя.
What does your friend look like?
And the answer?
My friend likes burgers. Подожди, на что он похож, да? На кого он похож?
На
Подожди, я
бургер?
забыла, какой вопрос-то. Подождите, я забыла.
Let me show it to you. This one last.
What does your friend... как выглядит твой
Мгм.
друг?
Мгм.
My friend very tall and skin. Ой, skin кожа.
Slim.
And slim, yes.
Right. Okay, okay. Well, we're going to revise this more. Okay. Well, guys, today our lesson is going to be about presentations, giving presentations. I think it's going to be quite challenging because this material can be used for preparation for international exams. But at the same time, I think it's very important for us to kind of, this section is called academic skills, all right? So the language here is more official, yeah? It's more of an academic style. So that's why don't be scared, okay? If you won't understand everything, we are going to work on it together, okay?
Mhm.
Well, do you remember when was the last time you gave presentations? Maybe at school, maybe at university, maybe at work. So when you had a talk, you
On English?
no, not in English, maybe in Russian.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In March this year,
Oh, really? Okay. what-
psychology festival in Dilijan. My
Hmm.
presentation skills of emotional intelligence.
Wow. Okay. How was it? Did you enjoy it?
No, it is first presentation by 2 years, and I very stressed up,
Mhm.
but my professional skills and expertise give me calm and уверенность,
Confidence.
confidence, and presentation was good.
So why didn't you enjoy it then?
Before presentation, I have tremored
And yeah.
hands and what
Sweat.
градом.
Sweat.
The sweat by the rain, and I try to drink some water, but ком в горле.
Горло, throat.
Throat.
Okay, calm. I wonder what is calm. Okay, so I could not swallow. Yeah.
I could not swallow, and project is when I came up with presentation, the projector is a reject, and I say, go to hell, all these things, and do presentation well.
Wow. Okay.
Without projector and other things.
All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Настя, what about you? When was the last time you talked? Gave a talk?
I don't remember. It was at school, I think.
Okay. Do you remember any particular case?
No, вообще ничего не помню.
All right. But in general, if you imagine that you need to speak in public, how do you feel? Are you okay?
it depends on public, it depends on the material, if I how I know, how I как готовиться, how I studied,
Prepare.
learn, prepare.
Mm.
I know only как это PowerPoint, which I don't remember.
PowerPoint, yeah.
PowerPoint is great. PowerPoint is power. All right, Nastya. And what about you took part in a lot of exhibitions, right? As an artist, and you never
Yes.
gave a talk about your works. No?
I have a portfolio, and I give people a link on my portfolio. Just it's enough.
All right. What about Street Vision? It's a festival in Tomsk, guys. Festival of creative people. So I thought that there are some presentations there, but no.
No.
Okay. All right. Natasha, what about you? When was the last time you gave presentation?
Well, you mean presentation like on computer or something?
Like, for example, TED Talk. Do you know TED?
TED?
TED Talks. You never watched them? Okay, I will send you the link. Like speaking in public, presenting some idea. Yeah, it can be in front of the class, or it can be at some kind of a festival. Yeah, or at university when you present your project. Yeah.
Well, when I was younger, I have a work. I was worked in a companies like as a training manager, so it was usually for my working day to go pub and speak something. Speak with people, with a small group of people or big. So it's okay. And after that, I have had I don't know, have. Короче, я работала as a забыла. Организатор мероприятий, ведущий.
Event manager.
Yeah, event manager.
As an event manager, so I have что я сегодня не соображаю, как сказать. Я вела мероприятие на 100 человек, 2.
So I conducted, the event for 100 people. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
And it's exciting every time, but it's okay.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, we have several photos. You can go to Mira if you want. You can look at my screen if it's more convenient for you. There are 4 photos here, and we have some questions about them. What topics do you think the people in photos A and B are talking about? So picture A is here. Yeah, 2 men. What do you think they are talking about?
Maybe they talk about business.
Okay.
Or some job.
Okay. And if they are not colleagues or business partners, what can they talk about if they are friends? Ilya, what do men usually talk about?
These men talk about business deals in cafe, in деловой центр. Как это называется, деловой центр?
Office, actually, you can say. Offices.
In offices, I think.
All right. But if they are friends, if they are not partners, what can they talk about? What do you
If they are
talk?
friends, how it's day going, and what's news in their lives. Maybe baseball.
Right.
Game.
Football. Yeah. Okay. Nastya, what about the second picture? I mean, B. What do you think they are talking about?
I don't know. Maybe they're talking about Talking about как это, about weekends, holidays, отпуск, как будет?
Holiday.
Holiday.
Right. Anything else? What do girls usually talk about?
About work.
About
I don't know.
relationship. Yeah.
I think picture D about relationship.
D?
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's look at picture C. Teenagers. What can they talk about?
You can talk about some play games.
Games. Computer games.
Yeah, computer games.
Yeah.
Or video games.
About other boys. About girls is too early, yeah, for them.
I don't know. It depends, but I think they can talk about girls.
About sports. About school. About teachers.
About parents.
Yes. They usually call them.
No?
This is three startuppers. He came in co-working and communicate about many millions deals of his startups. Yeah.
Wow. It's just
I think
Silicon Valley. Yeah.
Why not?
Silicon Valley, yeah.
Nastya, do you know what Silicon Valley is?
No.
Natasha, do you know?
Yes, I heard about it. One of my friends.
So what is this place? Where is it? And why it is special?
Силиконовая долина, что ли? No, yes, of course. Of course I know.
Okay, where is it?
It's in California, yes?
Yeah, in the US.
My friend live in Silicon Valley.
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 Wow, okay, not bad. Valley. Yeah, Долина. Right. Okay, what about picture D?
They're talking about something very
boys.
funny. Maybe boys.
Как
Maybe
сплетни по-английски.
Do you remember? Nastya, do you remember? We had the lesson.
Сплетницы сериал, как он называется?
There are two words. Rumors.
Rumors.
Yeah, это больше слухи. А вот прям сплетни, it's gossips.
Gossips.
Gossips, yeah. So gossips, usually it's untrue information, yeah, or not reliable information. And rumors is just some facts that you heard and you tell about them to another people, yeah, to other people.
Rumors это что получается?
Слухи.
Слухи, а gossips это сплетни. Ага, окей.
Yeah.
Даже не думал, что вообще есть разница. Она же есть большая.
Yeah. And to gossip, yeah, как глагол тоже используется gossip. Gossip Girl, yeah, Natasha, you mentioned the show, yeah. Okay, I think, look at this girl on the right. She's showing some new clothes. I think they're discussing fashion.
No, I don't think so. There are so many emotions on their face.
Maybe they are shocked by the price.
By the cost.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think so. But why not? Okay.
Yeah, she's showing new что-то там.
Jacket.
Pink, yes, new jacket,
Pink
pink
jacket.
colors.
But they doesn't look at the jacket, they look at her.
All right, okay. Well, let's discuss the way that men and boys and girls differ when they talk to each other. Okay? Differ, отличаются. The way men and boys differ from women and girls. Okay, let's think about reasons for talking together. What are the reasons for men to talk to each other? What do you think,
Maybe we should ask Ilya about it.
Ilya?
Reason
Mhm.
for
Oh, it will be
talking
only our
together.
gossips.
Mhm.
I don't. I can't translate what you ask me.
So think about men and women,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Uh-huh.
and the way they are different. So, for
Different.
example, отличаются.
Чем отличаются, да?
Yes,
Ага.
when they talk together, okay, man to man and women to women. So, what are the reasons for talking together?
Men talking about rumors and the girls talking about gossips. I think that is very как распространенная
Common, popular.
common opinion in men's planning.
Okay, okay. And what about women, ladies? What are the reasons for talking?
No, I heard somewhere in some journal, magazine,
Journal or magazine, both are
in
fine.
some scientific magazine,
Mhm.
but it was a long time ago, that men are speaking about some деятельности,
Activity. Yeah.
Business activities.
business activities, sports, no matter. They don't speak about emotions. No,
Mhm.
not always, but
Mhm.
чаще всего.
Mhm. Yeah, most often.
But women speak about their emotions, their feelings, just speak for show what you feel and maybe снять напряжение.
To release the tension.
Reduce.
Release the
Release
tension.
tension.
Release.
But
tension.
it's maybe just I'm not sure about it,
Mhm,
but I read about it.
Okay, cool. By the way, the difference between a magazine and a journal, yeah. Magazines are usually about fashion, about some perfume and so on, and journals are usually about science, about some facts. Yeah, journals. Yeah, this is the difference.
Journals.
So, yeah, magazine is more about entertainment, and journal is more about knowledge, information. Okay.
I want to talk about my впечатление, impression after our talking. In my mind, I speak the words that you write very correct, and when I try to speak in vocalize, произнести, когда я попытался pronounce, this is very awful and ugly.
No, it is not. Yeah.
And I now, короче, коротко, если я пытался объяснить, в голове я произношу journal, думаю, классно, пытаюсь словами рассказать journal, и что-то вообще невнятное произносится, это так необычно, часто поймал просто.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I think that, Ilya, as far as you practice a lot, physical activities, you realize that sometimes in our head, it's the same like with dancing, for example. In your imagination, you dance beautifully, right? But when you look at it, okay, it's not always like that. And that's fine, of course. And it's just, the matter of practice. Yeah, that's why, no problem. It's normal.
Okay, thank you.
Nastya, what are the reasons for you to talk to other girls? What do you use? Why do you want to contact your friends?
Because it's interesting. It's when I want to talk about something stupid, something funny, when I I don't know, when I'm boring, when I want to cry, and I need как это, I need something who поддержит меня, как это сказать?
Do you remember, guys?
Support?
Support.
Support.
Support me.
Mhm.
And about men, I think they are more gossips than girls. And men very often talk about her. Ой, как это сказать? About their достижения, или как это сказать? Their work, achievements on the work, или in the work.
At work. Achievements at work.
At work.
Yeah.
And just the same as women. I don't know. I think it's как это, не сильно большая разница. Все вместе.
Not big difference.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, please pay attention that when we say about men in plural, we use the word men. Yeah, and we don't need s at the end.
Men.
Men. Yeah. Right. Okay. What about body language? So when men talk to each other, what about their gestures, their eye contact, the distance? Okay, do you think that men use gestures a lot?
Oh, I don't think so. But it, Настя всегда говорит, это зависит от, it depends of
Depend
on
situation. Depend on situation.
Depend on people.
People,
depend on
and
person.
countries.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
But generally, still, yeah, men.
In European culture, я хотела сказать, европейской культуре.
Culture, yeah, European culture.
I think man is more, have more bigger distance between between them, because girls can hold each other, can kiss each other, and men do it not so often. Yeah, not so often. But in some Asian or Indian countries, men can
Hug.
take another hug, can go taking the hands of each other, and it's okay. And they can kiss each other on the street, not because they're
they're gay. Yeah.
Gay, yeah, but just because they're friends, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But they can't kiss their woman when they're public.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's why they kiss each other, because they need to.
You think this is the reason? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Somebody on the street.
I was surprised in Turkey that really men not only shake hands, but they also kiss.
Yeah.
And in Armenian too.
Yeah, in Armenian.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I've noticed it. Yes, they're hugging, right? And sometimes.
Hugging, yeah, but
kissing.
What about eye contact? Do men make eye contact?
I think yes. Yeah. Do you make eye contact with your friends?
Ilya, what about you?
Yeah, I think.
You're thinking.
And всегда это будет.
Always.
Ever. Always. Yeah. I think that always sign of уважение, respect, and most more attention to your собеседник, more attention
Listener.
for
Yeah.
your listener,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
listener.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And what about girls? Do they usually make eye contact?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. And one more thing, I think that men tend to speak longer. You know, they take turns and they speak a bit longer. And women usually respond immediately, like, "Wow, really? Oh, how lovely!" Yeah. I think we are
Yeah.
kind of a bit more emotional, but it's of course it depends, right?
It depends.
Depends on a lot of things. Yeah.
You know, when my husband meet with his friends, after that I ask him, what about, what happened? What news? And he says me, nothing. And he was at home for 4 hours, for example. And I ask him, tell me what's happened? What's the news? Nothing happened. What are you talking about it? I don't know, about music. I don't understand why. What for you need to go for a walk with your friend if you don't know anything about his life? I ask him, what about his wife? Is they separated? Is they together now? I don't know. I didn't ask about it. Oh, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, men are like that, right? Ilya, do you just love to be in the company of men and you normally don't discuss anything?
Discuss about abstract or not individual things, not private things, even if you meet with
Friend of you.
close friends.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. You know, these are men. All right. Nice, guys. Let's move on. We're going to move on to the section which is called critical thinking. What does it mean?
Критическое мышление.
Критическое
Yeah.
мышление.
Right, yes. So in this section, we are going to speak about presentations, and we're going to listen to 3 students who are giving an introduction to their presentations. Let's discuss what parts should be in a presentation. What parts are normally in a presentation? And I helped you already, yeah? It's usually it usually starts with an introduction.
Introduction.
Вступление, introduction.
Да, введение, вступление. Introduction.
Basic part.
Yeah. Right.
Culmination.
Okay, right.
Finish.
It can be not. Just, yeah, the body part. It is called
Body part.
the main part.
Main
And
part.
Maybe problems.
Yeah, usually, yes, you speak about problems.
After как-то решение problems.
Yeah, solutions, yeah, to your problems. Okay.
And вывод.
What is вывод in English? Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Conclusion, yeah. And the
Conclusion.
Conclude. Заключать, да? Делать выводы. Right. Yeah, and we're going to listen to just the first part, yeah, the introduction. It's quite short, but still not very short. Let's look at exercise 2B. Okay, we have 4 topics here and only 3 students, right? We're going to listen to Alex, Julie, and Laura. And you need to mark these topics to match them to each speaker. Yeah, let's look at the topics. Ilya, can you read them?
First, how people talk to each other at work. Second, how boys and girls talk. Third, how older people and younger people talk. And fourth, differences in the way men and women talk. Differences.
It is women, yeah.
Women.
Women. plural. Yeah, woman is one, and women,
Women.
many.
Okay.
All right. So let's listen to these people and match them with the topics. Give me 1 second.
Cambridge English Empower, Level B1.
Academic Skills. Published by Cambridge University Press, 2017. This recording is
Copyright. Track 1.1. Alex. An interesting question about communication is how do men and women communicate? And is there a difference? And that's the topic of my presentation. Right, first of all, I'm going to describe research that people have done in this area. So as to give you a general idea of the features of male and female styles of communicating. In fact, a lot of people have already written about this topic. Then I'd like to show you some examples of typical ways men and women communicate. And lastly, we're going to look at language features. And we'll see that women often use different grammar from men when they talk. And at the end, I hope we'll have a short time for discussion. I'm going to start by looking at the research. Now, as I said, there are lots of books and a lot of articles about this topic.
All right. So what is the topic of his presentation? It is-
4.
Mhm. 4, yeah. Differences. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the way men and women talk. Right. Is it difficult to listen to some academic information? Yeah.
Mm.
After second sentences, I don't следить за мыслью.
Yeah. Follow the idea. Yes, it's totally.
I don't can't follow the idea.
Yeah. Follow the thought, and it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, let's look at the second girl. Her name is Julie.
Julie.
My talk is about role relationships in the workplace and how that affects the way people communicate. So, we're going to look at 3 different aspects of this. The first one is communication between people with higher or lower status. So, for example, a boss and an employee. Then, secondly, I want to talk about communication between people of equal status, so colleagues at work, for example. And the third area is different genders. So do men speak in a different way if they're talking to another male colleague or to a female colleague? So this is about how gender affects communication. So these are the 3 areas we'll look at. Okay, so to start with then, let's talk about differences in status between a boss and an employee.
Number 1.
Okay. Nastya, how do you understand that? What word helped you?
Because she talked about people communicated both with colleagues with somebody, I don't remember, and female and male communicate.
Right, male colleagues and female colleagues. Right, yeah, it is about work. Okay, please don't worry, we're going to listen to all of them one more time. Yeah, no worries. Let's listen to the third talk.
Laura.
Okay, I'd like you to imagine a school playground. And in one part of the playground, there's a group of boys. And in the other part, there's a group of girls. What do you think they're talking about? Football.
Yeah.
More football.
Talking about the girls.
And what about the girls?
Karen Baker.
Which boy they like. Okay, this is the topic of my presentation. I'm going to talk about gender-specific language, and this is about the way boys talk to each other and how this is often different from the way girls talk to each other. A linguist called Deborah Tannen has done a lot of research in this area, and she found that, for example, in a school playground, boys' conversations are quite different from girls' conversations.
not only the topics they talk about, but also the purpose of the conversation and even the kind of language they use. So I want to talk about her research, and I'm going to show you some examples. Okay, I'll come to that in a minute, but first of all, I'd like to start by showing you some examples, things people say.
Ilya, what do you think is the topic of Laura's presentation?
When you start Laura presentation, I don't look. I'm in mirror, and I see the Alex presentation, Julie presentation in the yellow card on the workbook, but I don't.
Yeah, you need to look at number 2B. All the
didn't
topics.
find
2B.
2B.
Yeah.
В общем, я в процессе этой прослушки искал, где же можно опереться на текст.
Demonstrating everything on in Zoom. You can actually look at my screen
Да.
in Zoom. Yeah.
Сейчас, секунду.
Okay, no problem. Natash, what do you think?
Да.
What is the topic?
The topic of this conversation?
Of her talk, of Laura's talk. Yeah, her introduction.
As I understand, she was talking about gender difference in communication between boys and girls.
Yeah. So how boys and girls talk. Yeah. Right.
This is a topic that we spoke a little bit.
Right. Yeah, it was the warm-up. Okay. Well, guys, now please look at exercise 2C. Okay. Here we have some notes about Alex's introduction and Julie's introduction. Okay. And you have some words that are missing. Okay. Let's look at these notes. Okay, let's look at them. And first, let's look at the words. Yeah, you know the word examples. What about features? What does it mean? Features.
Будущее.
Особенности.
It's not future.
Future.
It's features. Yeah. Natasha, you're right. Черты. Черты. Наверняка вы слышали, часто говорят фича, да? Какая-то особенность, какой-то, в программах, да? Это типа у меня такая фича, да, там какая-нибудь, наворот какой-то, да? Вот это как раз слово feature. English word.
Feature.
Yeah. Okay. Gender. What genders do you know?
Gender.
Yeah.
So female and male. Yeah. Okay.
If
Man.
you binary gender.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, status. Yeah. Women and workplace. Let's look at Alex's notes. Илья, can you read? Прям вот так, как есть с пропусками.
Okay. Communication difference between and first research.
Okay. Is it my connection or Ilya's connection?
У меня okay.
Okay, you can see me, yeah?
Yes.
But I don't know, Natasha and Ilya are frozen, yeah?
I don't know. I see only you. Yes. Natasha и Илья свалили.
Okay, all right. That's strange. I don't know, maybe there is some problem with the internet. Okay, yeah. Or Ilya is out. Natasha's out. Yeah, I think there is a problem with the internet. Okay, and yeah, they are not on Mira as well. Oh, Ilya, here he is. All right.
Here.
Yeah, there was some problem with your connection.
Okay, где вы перестали меня слышать? Where you
stopped
to hear me?
I didn't hear anything.
Anything. Okay, I start at the beginning. Alex, communication difference between and First of all, research general features. Second, typical way men and women communicate. Third, language grammar.
All right. So, any unknown words here? What about the word research? What is
Research.
what is-
Разработка.
Исследование.
исследование? Yeah. General features, yeah, general ideas, general main points. Okay. Do we need to translate anything else? Nothing. Yeah. Let's
Nothing.
listen to Alex and complete the gaps.
Track 1.1.
Is the sound okay? Can you hear it well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex. An interesting question about communication is how do men and women communicate? And is there a difference? And that's the topic of my presentation. Right, first of all, I'm going to describe research that people have done in this area. So as to give you a general idea of the features of male and female styles of communicating. In fact, a lot of people have already written about this topic. Then I'd like to show you some examples of typical ways men and women communicate. And lastly, we're going to look at language features. And we'll see that women often use different grammar from men when they talk. And at the end, I hope we'll have a short time for discussion. I'm going to start by looking at the research. Now, as I said, there are lots of books and a lot of articles about this topic.
Okay. Was it easier this time?
No.
Not
No.
really.
All right, but let's try. Okay, so communication differences between,
Women and men.
Man.
yeah, women and men, right? Okay, so first he's going to speak about general features of research. What about the next step?
Examples, typical ways men and women communicate.
Right, and the third one is
A language.
Gender
Language feature.
grammar features. Grammar.
Features.
features.
Language
Yeah,
features.
language features, because the language is different, right? Men use some words, yes, some specific words, and women use some specific words, which men probably won't use in their speech. Yep. Okay, nice. Let's look at Julie's notes. Natasha, can you read them?
Not sure. Role relationships in the effects on communication. Higher, lower, boss, employees, equal states, colleges, male
Colleagues.
colleagues, male colleagues, female colleagues.
All right, let's look at, well, effect, I think, is clear. Yeah, it's like in Russian. What about the word employee?
Зависимость.
Сотрудники.
Или Right.
Персонал.
Employee, сотрудник. Ага. Работодатель in English. Employer.
Employer.
Employer – это работодатель. Это, кстати, вообще хорошие слова. Employ как глагол принимать на работу. Очень рекомендую вам их записать. Работодатель. Например, безработный, да?
Unemployed.
Employed. Ага. Unemployed.
Unemployed.
Лишнее. Ага. Unemployed. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good word. Yeah, just employee, работник.
Employee.
Yeah, employee. What about equal status? What does it mean? Equal.
Какой-то
Ну,
статус.
типа одинаковые.
Равный, да.
Равные.
Equal означает равный, да, или, например, в примере, когда мы читаем по математике, да, там 2 plus 2 equals 4, да, равно.
Где такие примеры ты читаешь?
Ну, в смысле, если бы вы учились в школе, в какой-нибудь,
Кто-то учится в какой-то школе английской.
да, вы бы так говорили. Okay. And yeah, male colleagues, female colleagues. Pay attention to the spelling of the word colleagues. Yeah, there are a lot of
Colleagues.
E's here. A lot.
Colleagues.
Yeah. Let's listen to Julia.
Julie.
My talk is about role relationships in the workplace and how that affects the way people communicate. So, we're going to look at 3 different aspects of this. The first one is communication between people with higher or lower status. So, for example, a boss and an employee. Then, secondly, I want to talk about communication between people of equal status, so colleagues at work, for example. And the third area is different genders. So, do men speak in a different way if they're talking to another male colleague or to a female colleague? So, this is about how gender affects communication. So, these are the 3 areas we'll look at. Okay, so to start with then, let's talk about differences in status between a boss and an employee.
Okay. Ilya, what about the first gap?
First gap in the workplace.
Yeah, role relationships in the workplace, right? How it affects, yeah, the communication, right? Nasty, what about number 1?
Status.
Higher and lower status.
Higher, lower status.
Exactly, right, Natasha. And the third one is?
I'm not sure. Maybe difference, maybe gender.
Gender.
We don't have difference. We just have the word gender. Yeah, you have all the words here on the top.
Oh.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, no problem. All right, yeah, it is gender, how it affects communication, right? Well, and now we are going to listen to the third talk. Are you tired?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Okay, Nastya is okay, he's not tired. Natasha is tired. Ilya, what about you? Are you ready to listen to Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You like challenges. Natasha, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, right.
I can listen. I don't want to speak.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Well, but let's look at exercise D at the next page. Before we're going to listen to Laura, let's look at some of the questions here, okay? You need to listen to her introduction again and say how it is different from Alex and Julie. What is different, okay? And do you think that this is a good way to start a presentation? Okay, why and why not? Let's listen to her.
Laura.
Okay, I'd like you to imagine a school playground. And in one part of the playground, there's a group of boys. And in the other part, there's a group of girls. What do you think they're talking about?
Football.
Yeah.
More
Talking about the girls.
And what about the girls?
Parent maker.
Which boy they
like.
Okay,
Let's stop here. So how does she start her presentation?
In question?
Yeah, so she asks a question, right? Do you think that it's a good way to start a presentation?
No,
Silly,
it's
yes.
good way because it's problematization of discussion and all.
Yeah.
And this is important if people are not interested, maybe, and maybe they are tired. If you are not first, who talk with them about something.
Yeah, right. In English, it is called a hook. Do you know what is a hook? Hook.
Like,
Крючок.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a hook. She used a hook for her introduction. Yeah. She asked the students to imagine a school playground. Yeah. And she asked them to make suggestions. Yeah. What the boys are talking about, what the girls are talking about. Right, right. And it is a good idea because it, well, it can make your presentation interesting, right? You can...
А как сказать, что ты сразу вовлекаешь слушателей?
Yeah, the listeners are involved. Yeah, involved in your presentation. Exactly. Can you think about some other ways for hooks? What else can we start with to arise the interest?
We can start from
Emotional
short
start.
story. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay.
I will be quiet.
Emotional start, Ilya, what do you mean?
А сейчас, and now, we have a
Okay, to show your emotions.
Слушай, ну ты прям олимпийский, ты мы с нами.
Okay, right. Natasha, what was your idea?
My idea was about short story, you know. When I come here, I saw, I don't know, puppy, and let's talk about puppy.
Great. Yeah. So something personal, yes, some personal story or a joke.
About topic, about the topic of this.
Right, yeah. Or you can begin with a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's a good idea.
I think we'll start with ugly news, awful news.
Wow, shock the audience.
Yeah, it's ну как это, самое то, что влияет на людей. То есть, типа, ты начинаешь с плохого, какой-то ужасной новости, и ты сразу вовлекаешь людей.
Oh my God. Okay. But it's, I think, toxic.
No.
It's not I mean,
No.
it's just meeting and presentation. It's not a reclama.
It works not. All right, okay. Well, yeah. You can show a picture, right? Like today, you know, I started our lesson with showing you some photos. Yeah. It also can help to involve a bit, right? Okay. Well. I think it's high time for us to wrap up for today. So tell me what was important for you today. We're going to continue, by the way, speaking about presentation next lesson, and you will also have the opportunity to give a presentation here in English. Okay, not a presentation, but an introduction. Okay.
Okay.
But it's going to be next lesson, not today. What was important for you today? Maybe interesting. Maybe you just remembered something. Okay, Ilya, what was important?
I remember some methods of starting presentation.
Okay, some ideas. Nice. Okay, Natasha, what about you?
I don't know. I just was glad to see you guys.
Oh, great.
So.
Thank you.
Okay, Nastya, what about you?
I hope I remember gossip.
Gossip.
And the rumors, yeah.
And the rumors, yes. And I think about men and women, different. It's hard for me. I think I think gender people, it's not important. I think people all the same, and all people talk about типа об одном, короче.
Yeah.
Ну, короче, я не могу, мне кажется, все одинаково, что женщины, что мужчины, и для меня это трудно разделить. О чем говорят мужики, о чем женщины.
New ethics, yeah.
New ethics?
New ethics. No, not difference, but similar and differences. Надуманные.
All right. Okay.
I
Yeah.
know I can't think about men or women because I'm looking on your ковер, Илья.
Yeah. And
All
my
our meetings.
кокошник hat.
А, ты поэтому его закрываешь?
Yeah. Ilya, you mentioned the word надуманный, yeah?
Надуманный,
Yeah,
far-fetched.
Far-fetched.
В смысле стереотипы?
The differences are far-fetched, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the lesson. It was quite challenging. I mean, the listening. If you want, you can listen to these speakers at home. Once again, you have the script under our copy. You have all the text, so you can work with it as well. Yeah, you can highlight there, circle something, underline. It's highly recommended. It really helps you to listen to the information better, to better understand what is said. Please work with it. Okay, it's a good resource. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure.
Скажу. Билеты из Томска до Бали я нашла